what's up, my people? So, as a great fish guy that I am, I don't have a backup generator, and the power went out in my neighborhood because a tree just fell on a power line. And so now, right, instead of having a backup generator and being able to put all my aerators or at least my filters on, I have a tiny portable aerator on here, and you can see like there's barely enough oxygen in here. So my goal now is to obviously to provide great oxygen for them because there's a lot of fish in there, as you guys know. I'm basically gonna treat it like a water change. I'm gonna let this thing drain, and then as soon as it's enough here, I'll put my hose, both hoses. I'll put this one here that goes to my sink, and then I'll put the hose from outside, and obviously dechlorinate all that stuff, and then just put it in, and so they have at least a little bit of water. And then if the power's not on by then, I'll drain it again and do it like another water change. So that's basically my goal for basically giving this tank good aeration and still keeping ammonia and all that stuff down. And so now my wife is on the way getting some portable aerators because I still need Mr. Magellan's tank, I need my quarantine and my convicts, and also my Severn tank inside. I'm not going to get an aerator for these guys. You guys already know it's like $25 just for a portable aerator at PetSmart. So I'm not going to get one for these. They have a bunch of plants in here, so they'll be fine. It's a very established tank. They'll be all right. But definitely want to make sure all my bigger guys. This one doesn't really need one, but I'm just going to get one either way. It's good to have. So we're getting 1, 2, 3, 4 aerators today at PetSmart, so that's a nice little cha-ching. But again, for the big tank, we're going to be treating it like a water change, and you know, maybe in the near future, I'll be able to get myself a backup generator or something, so that if this happens again, I won't have to deal with it in this way, and I can just plug it right in, or plug everything right into the generator. I'll actually pick up the camera when power's back on, so we can see how the fish are doing. And yeah, so thank you. Alright guys, so as you can see, the water's down. We did a big water change. While we're waiting, might as well clean out the canisters. Again, big water changes. I got my hose from out here running. I got my hose from inside running, so that they have nice and air, at least a little bit. Now you can see how much the other one was doing, and not a lot. Here it is. So we're gonna go ahead and change this and transfer this to my quarantine tank. Sorry about the light. To my quarantine tank. And then we are going to let this fill up with all this nice little aeration going on. Put some dechlorinator in there. And that's it. So that's how I dealt with my power outage crisis. G, any words to the people?
No, it was pretty kick. I mean, it was successful water changes. I cleaned the filters out. Filter baths are all nice and beautiful. Now we just wait.
We're just waiting.
And to see the masterpiece after it's done.
And that light is through Gianni's car. He has it turned on so we can at least see a little bit, because it kind of got really dark really fast.
Yeah. So I went down.
Guys, so thank you for watching, and I hope maybe if you learned something, if you don't have a generator, maybe you learned how to keep your guys alive. I mean, hopefully in a future video I'll be showing you guys my new generator, and we'll be chilling next time this happens. So thank you, peace. Guys, so here's my tank 2 days after the power failure, and as you can see, everyone's doing amazing. I haven't been here in 2 days. I haven't been here for 2 days, so that means I haven't fed them in 2 days. And I usually feed these guys once a day. There's so many of them in there that I need to keep these guys nice and fed so they don't start fighting. But the 2 days that I've been out, they haven't eaten, and I can tell that there's been some fighting here. You can see nicks on their fins, some nicks on their scales, and so that will change now that I'm back. And since that water change, you can see how clear this water is. Canisters are all working perfectly. Clean that as well. And all the fish that we had gotten in the last video are doing amazing. The Vieja's doing amazing. The 2 green terrors are doing amazing. That Jack Dempsey's fine. There's the Oscar right there, but you can see there's some nicks on him. They've been fighting again because they're probably really hungry. They're not used to going 2 days without eating. Who else did we get? We got the Beischer. The Beischer's over here actually. Looking all nice and fine next to that red-tailed cat. And the Vieja Hartwiggy mix is right there that my brother also brought. And he's doing great. So let's go ahead and do a little feeding while we're at it and show you how they react to food after 2 days. And there it is. Yep, nice and splashy, splashy. So again, I feed these guys once a day, and yes, it looks like a lot of pellets, but there's a lot of fish, and they're big fish, so they eat multiple pellets. And I like to put enough so that the little guys get some. Also for my bichers, again, they don't have really great eyesight, so they'll move around and they'll pick them from the floor. And there's my Raphael striped catfish. It's weird that he's out during the day. It's probably because he's really hungry. And yeah, so they're all doing amazing. You can see they're eating and very happy to be eating. Look, all that food is gone. Now he's just picking it off the wave maker right there. But all the food's gone within 20 seconds. And that's how I keep them from fighting. That's how I keep the water still clear, because like you see, I mean, the food's gone already. So I might add in a little more since they haven't eaten in 2 days. And yeah, so thank you for watching. I hope that if you guys don't have a generator, I hope this gave you a good idea of what to do if that happens, because the water will still run and like from your hose if your power's down. So maybe that'll work for you. And just thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, comment if this is helpful for you. If there's another way that you do it that without a generator, let me know. Maybe it'll be better for me instead of it being so stressful. So yeah, thank you and peace out, guys.